It is February 15th, 2024, and yesterday was Valentine's Day, so the verse today is on love from 1 Corinthians 13:13, and that's where we're going to start this morning. Let me just update you on what's coming up this coming Sunday. We have a busy Sunday this Sunday. It is our Wolf Mountain Camp Registration Sunday. And I'm planning to speak to you from Hebrews chapter 11, verse 8, about Abraham and Abraham's call out of his country, away from his kindred, to Canaan, the land that God was going to show him. And, or maybe instead of that, I have invited the program director of Wolf Mountain to come down and speak to us. His name is Andy Olson. Andy Olson has a hernia, and so would you pray that he would be able to join us on Sunday? He'll be with us Sunday morning if he is able. As of my last conversation with him, he was still planning to join us, so that's all I can say is I plan on him being here. Sunday evening, I want to talk to the church about stretching out and read Philippians chapter 3 to prepare for that message. See if you can find which phrase in there, it doesn't say stretching out, but refers to this idea of stretching out. Because Elmira Baptist Church still has many more things that we can do, and I want to encourage us in that regard just ahead of our annual meeting, which is after the evening worship. If you're a member here at Elmira Baptist Church and you are able to get out, I want to encourage you, exhort you to be out on Sunday night for the preaching, and then following that for the annual meeting. We'll cover the budget. We have a deacon that's been nominated and a trustee that's been nominated. I want to talk about a missions program. Now, we want to keep moving forward, so please plan to be here for that. I was hoping to have more updates on the building than I do. I have a few, and I'll give those to you as well. So all that is Sunday night. Just a reminder that the Wolf Mountain Camp Registration Sunday this Sunday, I need two things from you. I need an application. We have printed out application. I need you to fill it out. And on that application, they ask you for medical insurance information. So if you have medical insurance coverage, please bring that information so you can put it on that form on Sunday afternoon, right after morning worship. Second thing we need from you is a $50 non-refundable, let me encourage you to hear that word, non-refundable deposit. The week is July 22nd to July 27th. Please plan ahead, think about that. After you've registered and paid that $50 non-refundable deposit, the church is committing for those children that make Elmira Baptist Church their home church. The church is committing to provide the rest of the cost of camp. We're going to have a couple of fundraisers, and you can give. If you put camp on your offering envelope and put that in the offering, I encourage you to give sooner rather than later so that we can plan ahead. Then we are going to provide that. Because there is an annual meeting after the evening worship this Sunday, we will not meet as a choir, so no choir this Sunday evening. Next Thursday is the big day you've been waiting for, I've been waiting for. Ben Everson is going to be with us in concert on February 22nd, which is a week from today, and it starts at 7 o'clock in the evening right here in this building. Let me encourage you to be there. Saturday, February 24th, is our snow day. Headed to Nyack Snow Park, leaving here at 6:45. I encourage you to be here by 6:30. Please bring desserts. Notice how I start with desserts. Please bring desserts, snacks, salads, chips, drinks, and the church is going to provide condiments and the hot dogs that you put the condiments on. And then you'll go up there, you'll have great fun in the snow, break for lunch, grill up some of those hot dogs, eat the food that's provided, and then play in the snow a little bit more before coming back. That's all on Saturday, February 22nd. And we do have a sign-up sheet this year so we can plan. So if you sign up this Sunday, that would be a help to us. And then Sunday, March 3rd, Billy Allardyce is going to be with us all day. And I'm so excited. I'm always blessed by being around him and hearing him preach. And I know you'll be blessed as well. So let me encourage you to come on out. March 3rd, he's going to be with us for Sunday school, morning worship, and evening worship as well. Saturday, March 16th is our next Come Rise With Us in Hope, Gifts and Invitation Distribution. And this is headed towards Resurrection Sunday. So again, let me encourage you to come out and join us that Saturday, March 16th. And then Sunday, March 17th at 5 o'clock in the evening, in place of meeting here, we will meet at First Baptist Church of Pinole for a time of singing and fellowship with that church. Last year we did this. It was a great time. Traffic was not bad. Yes, it is a drive down to Pinole, but it's not bad. And we were blessed not only by the singing, but by the chance to meet fellow Christians. So put that on your calendar, March 17th, 5 o'clock in the evening. Saturday, March 23rd, the ladies are going to meet for a prayer breakfast. And then we're going to go out blitzing for our Resurrection Sunday. Then Saturday, March 30th is also blitzing. And then Sunday, March 31st is Resurrection Sunday. We've got a packed calendar. There's even a few more events that I haven't got on there yet that we're going to cram in there. So please pay attention to these announcements, write things down, and note what you can be a part of as Elmira Baptist Church stretches out. I'm hoping to have a little news article week by week as we do these updates, and this one is much more somber than previous news articles, and that is there was a shooting at Lakewood Church this past Sunday. And whenever anyone dies through murderous gun violence, it's a tragedy. But it's especially a tragedy when the person who died is not a Christian and they are headed to a Christless eternity. That's particularly a tragedy. At the same time, I want you to consider that there are about 380,000 churches in the United States, and 379,999 of those did not have a church shooting. I was trying to get some rough estimate of how many Americans might have been at a church service this past Sunday, and the number I came up with was 66 million who attend church regularly, throw in a few million more people who attend irregularly, and 85 million Americans were in church this past Sunday, and one person died. So a little bit of Google searching showed me that you were more likely to be struck by lightning this past Sunday than you were to be shot while at a church campus. Now, this is not to say that church shootings are easy to ignore. We want to be vigilant, and we want to be careful, and we want to be prepared. I do not want you to not come out. I don't want this church shooting to prevent you from coming out this Sunday, and I do want you to pray for God's continued protection here at Elmira Baptist Church. Pray for the family members that were involved there at the shooting at Lakewood Church. There were more people who were seriously injured. One person died. And pray, of course, for the protection of our church. But don't let this church shooting prevent you from joining us this Sunday. 1 Corinthians 13, I want to read to you verses 4 through 7 and then verse 13. Remember, this is Valentine's Day week. We talk a lot about love, but we live in a culture that really doesn't know what love is. So here's the biblical description of charity. And charity and love are synonymous. Biblical love, charity are synonymous. Here's the Bible description. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. And then verse 13 tells us, and now abideth faith, hope, charity. These three. But the greatest of these is charity. Biblical love, charity, is not an emotional high. Love is action. It's a conscious choice to deny oneself and act in the best interest of another. Love is an action. Love is action. It's consciously denying oneself and serving another person in their best interest. Love is a sibling ignoring a sarcastic, hurtful comment and allowing it to go by instead of responding. Love is a mother, sleep deprived already, getting up in the middle of the night to take care of a crying child and getting up patiently, not angrily, to take care of that child. Love is a church member, seeing another church member discouraged and taking time out of a busy schedule to sit and listen to the other Christian's woes. Love is a spouse, taking care of a husband or taking care of a wife who frankly has forgotten who they are because of dementia. You see, love is not a feeling, love is a choice. Me choosing to deny myself and act in the best interest of someone else. I hope you'll remember that here on Valentine's Day week of 2024. I want to encourage you to join us for worship this weekend. Just again, this week, someone said to me, I was there before 10 o'clock for Sunday school. Sunday school does not start at 10 o'clock. Sunday school starts at 9:45, and it has for years. So be here by 9:45 Sunday morning to join us for Sunday school. Then we'll meet at 11 o'clock for morning worship, followed by our Wolf Mountain Camp registration day, and then in the evening, meeting at 5 o'clock for evening worship, immediately following that, our annual meeting. Again, I encourage you, if you're a member of Elmira Baptist Church, to be here that Sunday night for both the worship and for the meeting, and I'll see you there.